Hey there everybody, this is Caitlin here and welcome to today's Sunday vlog, which is actually not being filmed at my house right now because I'm not actually home. I'm visiting family and whatnot, so I'm not actually home right now, but because I'm not at home or whatever, I wanted to just get a quick little vlog out for Sunday because obviously I've got some news and whatever that I want to tell you about. I'm trying to be quiet because people are actually sleeping, including my little sister, so I don't want to wake her up. So sorry if I sound a little bit quiet or whatnot. Hopefully you can still hear me. But mainly the news that I wanted to tell you is that I am actually, this has finally been confirmed and I'm so excited for it. I am actually going to my first ever Force of Will Grand Prix this March. Actually, I am actually so excited. This is the first ever Force of Will Grand Prix I'm ever going to. Like, I really wanted to go last year, but it was conflicting with like my university stuff or whatever. But now I've graduated and everything, I got like the free time to go to events like these now, and I'm actually going to be going. Like, trains booked, hotel is booked, buses booked, everything's booked, ready to go. I'm so excited. So if you don't know what it is the Manchester Area Grand Prix. It's going to be in it's March the 11th, actually March 11th. Is when it's going to be on. It's going to be in Manchester. I believe the place is called Fanboy 3, I believe, if I remember correctly from the event page and whatnot. So if you're in the UK, that is another great convention. Well, not convention, it's a Grand Prix. And I'm so used to saying conventions because I go to conventions all the time. So saying Grand Prix is like a little bit different. But if you're going and you're into Force of Will, like, it'll be really exciting. Like, this is kind of different from, I think, American Grand Prix or whatever, because obviously America has all the stateside ones. And oh, I'm nearly dropping the camera there. That would be very bad. America's got like all the stateside Grand Prix and whatnot. The UK doesn't have as many, and they're not as frequent, I feel like, because I think there was only maybe 2 or 3 last year or something like that. I don't think there was often. I feel like because, like, obviously it's more to do with like Europe and whatnot. So I know there's a French one. I think there's one in France in February or whatever, but like I don't have the time or whatever in February to be going to France to play. So I'm really grateful that there's one just around the corner in the UK that I can go to, and I'm so excited. So I'm going to be going down there with a bunch of my friends from my local play store, whatever, from Geek Retreat and whatnot. So there's at least 6 of us going down. So if you're going, it'd be really exciting to meet all you guys, whatever. It'd be so hyped. I mean, this is like my first kind of proper competitive scene kind of thing. So I am nervous about it because obviously I've never played at this level and whatnot. So I am excited, but I'm also nervous at the same time. So I don't know how well I'm going to do. We're going to be meeting up with my local play store and whatnot. The bunch of us that are going down, we're going to be testing decks and whatnot. We're going to be like training hard or whatever to try and see how well we do. Hopefully, I'm not quite sure what deck I'm going to be running yet. I'm still testing out ideas and whatnot because I want to be. I kind of want to wait for Vingoff 3 to come out before I definitely say which deck I'm playing with. So possibly afterwards, like after the fact, I will post what deck I ran in the tournament or whatever and give you a deck profile of that and whatnot. But I am so super hyped about it. You have no idea. Like, literally, I'm just like thinking about everything that's going to happen. So I'll be traveling down there like the Friday night. So we're all traveling together Friday night. We've got a place to stay for a couple of days over the weekend, and then we're traveling back on the Sunday. So basically, even afterwards, I'd be open to like hanging out and stuff, and that'd be awesome. Like, to meet people who play like down in England or whatever. It'd be pretty awesome to meet other UK players, and I think like a couple of like US people were also possibly coming or whatever. I'm not too sure. I kind of glanced over who was like interested in the event, and there's like a couple of names I didn't recognize from like the UK group or whatever that I see people posting. I think I saw a couple of US names, but I'm not too sure. But it'd be very exciting to see any of you guys there. I know for a fact the entry is, I think it's £20. So for that you get the area, like, not area, the GP mat, which is the one with all the stones or whatever, which is like one of the mats I really wanted, but I was like, oh, I'll never get that mat because they'll probably never have those mats for our GP over here and whatnot. But then they were just like, hey, psych, those promos in that mat, they're coming. And I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so excited, but mainly because Sylvia's on it. That's the main reason that I'm so excited. You have no idea. Literally, I've just been like, I was like humming and hawing, like that's a phrase I usually use here in Scotland, just like I'm humming and hawing about whether I actually want to go and whatnot. But once like the group of us managed to confirm that we could get there for pretty cheap and we could actually stay there for pretty cheap, then yeah, all systems were go. Actually, my tickets, my train tickets to get to Manchester actually came today because I know my friends were making fun of me or whatever, saying, oh man, you got paper tickets when you could just use an app or whatnot. But I'm like a kind of traditionalist when I travel by train. I'm just like, I need the ticket in my hand. I need to trust paper over just electronic tickets and whatnot. So I trust paper, you know, I don't trust apps and stuff because apps can go wrong. What if I don't have Wi-Fi or whatever? What if I don't have an internet connection? Then I don't have my ticket. So that's why I trust paper. So I am actually really, really excited for this. So that is going to be on the 11th, and I'm going to be staying in Manchester the whole weekend. This is actually the first time I've ever gone to Manchester. The only place I've really been in, like in the UK, like say in England, is I've been to London briefly, and I've been to York briefly, but that was like back when I was like 12, and I'm 22 right now, so that's 10 years ago. So this is actually my first time being in Manchester, and thankfully we are quite close to where the tournament is being held, so we don't have far to walk and we won't get lost, hopefully. So that'll be great. So I'm really looking forward to it. So if you guys are going, then I will be excited to meet you guys there and everything. And running up to it, I'm going to be doing like videos, like maybe trying to kind of like show you like things that I'm trying to test out, whatever ideas I've got bouncing about in my head. I'll definitely be vlogging it when I'm down there. Like it's like maybe a month or two away now by the time like well, it'll be like, I think 2 months or whatever. Well, it's technically like at the start of the month, so it's not 2 months, it's like a month and a bit or whatnot. So it won't be long or whatever till then. So I'll definitely vlog it when I'm there. I'll probably do like a whole vlog for the weekend or whatever, traveling down and whatnot, and actually experience it and like telling you guys my experience and whatnot. So keep pushing my glasses up because I'm just like, oh my god, they're sliding down my face and whatnot. I actually need to get new glasses, so hopefully, fingers crossed, while we're on the subject of that, hopefully I get glasses that I can just keep these, because I actually like these glasses, they actually suit me. As opposed to other ones. So yeah, I am super hyped for that, guys, and I just wanted to make that vlog mainly to tell you that information about that, but also, as well as that, we are nearing 400 subscribers, which is actually blows my mind and whatnot. It's actually insane. So I want to thank you guys for all the support and whatnot. I know that once we definitely hit 400 subscribers on the channel, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. The contents of the giveaway, I'm not quite sure yet, but I know for definite that I want to give away a playmat. Because I've got so many playmats whatever, and I was like, I really want to give some of these away because I have so many playmats, and I'm like, I only use like 3 or 4 of them, so I feel like I need to give away playmat and whatnot. So I'll probably maybe post a video when we're a little bit closer. I think we're about 380 odd right now. I'm not quite sure. I think we are definitely very close. So once we get to that kind of like mark, I'll probably post up another video about it, explaining like how to enter the competition and whatnot. So keep your eyes out for that. I'll be definitely be doing a 400 subscriber giveaway, because I just want to thank all you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the videos, everyone who like clicks on them to watch them, who leaves likes, who leaves comments. All you guys are absolutely amazing, and I love the support I get from this community. It's absolutely awesome, and so I am super hyped to deliver more awesome content for you, Force Will related, and even like some other extra stuff, like kind of like the movie reviews and the different vlogs and the convention ones and things like that, which I hope you guys enjoy and whatnot. So next video will be on Tuesday. It'll be on Card Game Tuesday. I'm not quite sure whether it's going to be a deck profile or whether it's going to be a different kind of video. I'm still kind of like sorting out my kind of my schedule and whatnot, because I would like to do like one deck profile countered with a different type of video. So it could be some kind of discussion, it could be some kind of theorizing, it could be some kind of like top 5 list or something like that. So because last week we had a deck profile, so I don't know, it could be anything right now. I do have a couple ideas that I want to actually like pin down or whatever after I upload this video and whatnot. So I am super hyped, guys. Thank you so much for all the support and whatnot, and I hope to see you guys at the Force of Will Grand Prix in March in Manchester. Until next time, guys, I will see you all later.